IXICO is an imaging contract research organization. We've been in business for almost 20 years now, running out of London in the UK, founded by professors from big London universities, really with the vision to translate automated image analysis techniques into clinical trials. We focus on CNS trials, so everything related to brain, which kind of like focuses us on to MRI and PET analysis. And we develop our in-house analysis solutions for automated quantification, but we also work with third-party tools. We have a full service offering in that we have like a full project team in-house to run those trials, basically work with the sites to collect the data and then to analyze it. So the quantitative automated analysis is only part of the value proposition. And so that's what we do across Alzheimer's, but then also other indications like Parkinson's disease, Huntington's disease, multiple sclerosis. And we always try to push the envelope, of course, develop new approaches. For example, as new measurements get available, new MRI sequences or new PET tracers get available, we would then typically engage in academic collaborations to get access to the data, develop our own analysis techniques, and then translate those into clinical trial applications. We are also preparing for the transition of those drugs into the clinic, in Alzheimer's in particular, where we see an opportunity to deploy our technology into clinical applications, where we see similar requirements to what we have in clinical trials. So what we do in clinical trials basically is around patient selection, efficacy, and then also safety. And in a way, all of those aspects, well, actually, so in clinical trials, efficacy is probably the most important thing we're doing. And, you know, somehow that's less critical in a clinical application because efficacy will have been proven by the time it goes into clinical practice. But what is more critical in the clinic is the diagnosis, which in clinical trial terminology would be patient selection. And then safety is a key aspect, of course. If we look at these recently approved monoclonal antibodies for Alzheimer's, we see one of the biggest issues and questions is around the side effect called amyloid-related imaging abnormalities, which does require regular safety monitoring with an MRI, which is something we are well familiar with from the clinical trials, but which is a mandated requirement on the label for those drugs approved. And it's all but clear how this will be handled in clinical practice. So we have a couple of projects going with different partners around exploring opportunities on how an automated assessment or like a central second opinion assessment from an expert radiologist for less experienced local radiologists can be provided to deliver this significant need for safety monitoring in clinical practice. So that's kind of like one of the key areas of R&D that we are involved with at the moment.